Rocket hey there, fellow football fanatics. Welcome back to another riveting episode of our Football Chronicles, where we dissect the highs, lows, and the downright dramatic tales from the world of football. Today's spotlight is on none other than Jadon Sancho and his roller coaster ride at Manchester United. Buckle up, hit that like button, and subscribe for all the behind-the-scenes drama you didn't know you needed. Let's dive into the saga of Sancho's journey at Old Trafford. Now, let's rewind the clock and peel back the layers of this footballing drama. Well, folks, it looks like Jadon Sancho's stint at Old Trafford has turned into a bit of a snooze fest, hasn't it? United dropped a whopping £74 million on this winger, hoping he'd be the superhero to rescue them from mediocrity. But did things go south faster than a penguin on a slippery slope? Say your goodbyes because Sancho's packing his bags after a mere 2.5 years in Manchester. United must be feeling like they threw their money into a black hole, sending him back to Borussia Dortmund on loan. It's like that awkward moment when you realize you bought a fancy gadget, and it turns out it's just a glorified paperweight. United's courtship of Sancho was like a love story played out on the Bundesliga stage. They thought he'd be the chosen one, the Harry Potter of football, bringing glory back to Old Trafford. Premier League titles, European domination, you name it, they dreamt it. But reality hit harder than a reality check from your bank statement. Instead of the football utopia they envisioned, United got a front-row seat to a roller coaster of disappointment. Sancho's performance took a nosedive, and he even had a falling out with Erik ten Hag. Drama alert. The Red Devils chose their manager over the disgruntled winger, leaving Sancho to practice his skills all alone, like a kid in timeout. So, as Sancho waves goodbye to Manchester, we're left scratching our heads, wondering if that £74 million could have been better spent on a lifetime supply of snacks or something. Football, you unpredictable beast. Because Sancho's stint with United reads like a Shakespearean tragedy, a tale of untapped potential and opportunities slipping through the fingers of everyone involved. Spoiler alert, it's a sad story, and no one comes out smelling like roses. Picture this, United first laid eyes on Sancho back in 2019, when he was tearing up the Bundesliga with 14 goals and 20 assists. The Red Devils were interested but balked at the price tag, opting instead for Daniel James on a budget. Little did they know, they were passing on a football gem. While James was wrestling with consistency, Sancho was evolving into a football maestro, dropping 19 goals and 19 assists in the 2020-21 season. United finally bit the bullet, shelled out £74 million, and welcomed Sancho with a glitzy video in July 2021. It seemed like a match made in heaven, especially with manager Ole Gunnar Solskjaer gushing about how Sancho was tailor-made for United's legacy of legendary wingers. Cue the plot twist. The arrival of Raphael Varane was a solid move, but it was eclipsed when United dropped the bombshell: Cristiano Ronaldo was coming back after 12 years. It was a commercial jackpot, but it threw the team's balance into chaos, and Sancho paid the price. First, the poor guy was promised the coveted number 7 jersey, only to find it snugly on Edinson Cavani's back when he arrived. No worries, he settled for number 25. But hold up, when Ronaldo strutted through the door, suddenly Cavani was all too happy to hand over the CR7 brand. Talk about a slap in the face. On the pitch, it was déjà vu. Ronaldo took center stage, and Sancho found himself sidelined. It's like buying a ticket to the circus and realizing you're not in the front row, you're not even in the tent. Stay tuned, because this tale of misplaced priorities and unfulfilled promises is just getting started. Despite being pursued for what felt like an eternity and crowned as the 4th most expensive signing in the club's history, poor Sancho quickly found himself playing second fiddle. It's like being the opening act for a superstar headliner, not exactly the spotlight he signed up for. Enter Cristiano Ronaldo, the football maestro, making a grand return. Solskjaer, trying to fit the legendary Ronaldo into the mix, basically had to rearrange the furniture, and Sancho was left twiddling his thumbs. The Norwegian manager handed Sancho a measly 4 Premier League starts before he was handed his walking papers in November 2021. Talk about a blink-and-you'll-miss-it performance. It wasn't until caretaker manager Michael Carrick took the reins that Sancho finally got a taste of the limelight, netting his first goal against Villarreal and following it up with another against Chelsea. But let's be honest, Carrick was just warming the seat. United's pursuit of Sancho felt like a football romance, but oh, how quickly the love faded. Despite being one of the club's most expensive signings, he became an afterthought as the legendary Cristiano Ronaldo strutted onto the scene, forcing Solskjaer to play musical chairs with his lineup. Solskjaer handed Sancho just 4 Premier League starts before his departure in November 2021, leaving the winger in a state of football limbo. Enter caretaker manager Michael Carrick, who finally gave Sancho the chance to shine, scoring against Villarreal and Chelsea. But Carrick was just warming up the seat for the real game-changer. Interim boss Ralf Rangnick brought a glimmer of hope for Sancho's revival, but it came at the cost of a general downturn in United's results and Ronaldo's goal-scoring streak. The plot thickened when reports surfaced of Ronaldo trying to pull the tactical strings, aiming for a shake-up that could see Sancho on the sidelines. Cue Ralf Rangnick, the interim boss who, sure, helped Sancho find his footing, but it was like trying to polish a gem while the jewelry store was on fire. United's results were spiraling, and even Ronaldo was struggling to find the back of the net. Hold on to your hats, because here's the kicker. Ronaldo reportedly tried to pull the strings, suggesting a tactical shakeup that would see another striker in the mix, potentially sidelining Sancho. Rangnick wasn't having it, though he did toss Sancho to the bench for a bit in a 0-0 draw against Watford. It's like a soap opera, but with more football boots and fewer love triangles. In the end, Sancho's debut season at United wrapped up with a modest 4 goals and 3 assists in all competitions. Not exactly the blockbuster performance everyone had in mind. And there you have it, footy fanatics. The sensational tale of Jadon Sancho's roller coaster at Manchester United. If this football soap opera had you on the edge of your seat, don't forget to hit that like button, share the drama with your mates, and subscribe for more tales from the beautiful game. Until next time, stay tuned for the next episode.